Hey, welcome to my channel. I cannot wait to talk to you about these strategies today. We're going to talk about old school versus new school. Now, do you believe that there's only one way to do something in sales, one way to do things to get business and lending? Of course not, right? So why for decades and decades have we been doing the same things? There's a new school way of doing things. There's things that are tried and true, and that's, for a different day. But there's things that you can take the same concepts and you can move it into 2024 strategies and beyond that it's more effective. There's a whole one-to-many concept that it's huge to know. You've got to know these things. So I'm going to give you some examples now. So first thing is, this is a story that I absolutely love. Brian Hale, my former CEO, would always talk about the 10 beans story. And I think it was John Delgado. I need to know his name right when I tell this story. But Brian Hale shared with us, he was taught that you put 10 raw beans in one side, one pocket of your jacket or, pants or whatever, skirt pocket. And every single time you have a conversation, you move a bean to the other pocket. And that resonated with me. You don't leave the office, you don't leave your work day, your home office, whatever, until every single bean is moved to the other side. So that keeps you disciplined to have 10 great conversations, to make 10 phone calls, whatever that may be. And when you think about it, that's 50 per week. That's like 200 conversations a month. And then you times that by a year, it's a lot of people you're connecting with that you probably wouldn't otherwise if you weren't using the 10 bean theory. Now, this has been going on for, maybe 200 years or something in sales. Who knows, right? I'm sure in the late 1800s, they were using kind of little strategies and systems like that. Here's the cool thing. In 2024, you can send 10 video text messages a day that take you 20 seconds. You can give some fire value and you move the bean or you make a little tally. One of my workbooks that I give everyone in Invincible Lender 3-day events is tallying these little cell phone pieces of paper that you make sure that you do that. So that's the new school way of that 10 beans theory. And now why it's more effective is, especially for introverts, that should be like an aha moment. If you're an introvert, have no fear about video. It actually helps you where you don't have to cold call or call that person and go, oh, sorry, I'm bothering you. Oh my God, am I bothering you? And your people pleaser like antenna pops up and you're just like, oh my God, why did I do that? I'm so embarrassed. They were getting their kids out of the car and I interrupted them and they're a realtor and they hate me anyways. I'm a mortgage lender. And video text messages take that guilt, shame, like nervousness, that awkwardness when they first answered the phone, the worry. If you're an introvert or any, I don't care what you do, in 10 video text messages is a great way to take that 10 bean theory and do it. So you say something like, hey, this is Tiffany, your mortgage lender. Just wanted to say hi. I hope you're doing well. Hey, I saw that you took that helicopter ride in Hawaii. That looks amazing. I'm a little bit freaked out, but you gave me some confidence to do that the next time I'm there. So glad you're having fun. Welcome back. And, I love seeing all your family and things and stuff on Facebook. So keep those videos coming. Just do that. Or, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate Agent, you may not remember me, but this is Tiffany, XYZ Mortgage. I worked with you on the 123 Main Street transaction. I have to tell you, and be authentic, if you didn't like working with them, don't try to get their business. But I have to tell you that I really loved working with you. Like attracts like. I want to work with more people like you. So do you have any real estate agents that need a backup lender, that need help with affordability, the low inventory, like creating a better offer from the lending side, conditional approvals? I'm here to help, blah, blah, blah. Those are the kind of things that you can do. And it takes 20 seconds. I just gave you 2 examples and that took me probably, 20 seconds to do. You repeat that, you're done for the day. You don't have to make 20-minute phone calls 10 times. It's a lot of time out of your day. Burning up the phone lines is old school. Now let's do like door knocking for real estate agents. It always blows my mind when realtors are still walking up and down apartment stairs and door knocking with their lenders. It amazes me that the lenders are even fallen for this, but we're like little obedient people to real estate agents. Like, yes, you want to door knock and maybe you'll give me business. I will do whatever you say. It's like, no, No, you don't have to do that. They shouldn't be doing it. Teach them, give them value, help them know that there's a better way of doing it. So if they're door knocking, there's a better way of doing it. Co-collab, do a video on that target market that you were going to go door knocking. You don't randomly door knock. People call the cops now. A real estate agent I was talking to the other day, I'm like, don't people call the police? They said, yeah, it happens. I've had the police called on me. I was like, oh my gosh. So door to door ain't it. So that thought process, that strategy, the thought behind it, yes, that works. But you can door knock on people's doors through social media and say, hey, DM me the word buy for a free homebuyer's guide if you plan to buy more real estate this year, or DM me the word wealth for 10 of the best ways to save money and budget in 2024. So you can save up to buy a house, so you can build that generational wealth, so you can have more money in the bank, whatever that is. Now you're knocking to see, knock, knock, who's interested? Who's going to drop a house emoji? Who's going to drop a heart emoji? Who's going to DM me the word buy so I can send them that Canva doc or that PDF? You're door knocking. You're just doing it to the thousands on social media where you don't have to actually physically go knock. You're like, hello, who's there? Who's watching my video and who's interested in the value that I'm giving? It's not sleazy, not cheesy. They're not going to call the cops on you, and you're giving them value, and they don't have to answer if they don't like what you have to say, right? So that's a huge way to take some of that old school and morph it into a new way of thinking. So 2 more I'm going to give you. 10 coffee appointments with a potential referring partner or potential clients. Yes, coffee appointments and having meetings with someone is a good thing to network, to build that relationship, to deepen the relationship, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So the other way of doing that is one-to-many, doing Facebook Lives with that person you were going to go have coffee with, and rather than sitting them down and chasing their business and schmoozing them, hey, you know what? Give them a call, send them a video text, right? Let's integrate that. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Realtor, loved working with you on the buy side on 123 Main Street. So glad we got the keys for our borrower. They were super excited. They gave us a 5-star review. So thank you for bringing me an awesome buyer like that. I just love it and I love you. I want to get more of that. So what I want to talk about, and if you're willing to do a Facebook Live with me, or we can just pre-record it on Zoom, co-collab, put our heads together. I'll ask you 3 questions. You ask me 3 questions. Let's share information. Let's educate our community on what we did for that client, what mountains we moved, what kind of product did they use, how many other offers were on the table in that neighborhood. If you'd be willing to do something like that, I would love you, love you, love you. I will tag you. We're audience swap, and it'll be a great thing, and we're serving our community. You do something like that. You don't need to have a coffee appointment. You send them a video text. You blast it out to your whole 25 Dream 100, Dream 25 list of realtors, well, Dream 100 CPAs, favorite past clients, whatever. Get them to go on with you and share information and give value. Now, thousands of people are really seeing your meeting. So normally, let's use real estate agent because that's very common with the lender-realtor relationship. So before, you would go have coffee with a real estate agent and you would beg them for business. Instead, you are giving everybody a window into what that meeting would have looked like by co-collaborating, going Facebook Live, posting it up everywhere in LinkedIn, social media platforms, uploading it to Opus Pros and chopping it up so it goes to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And that's a whole nother AI training later and all the technology and innovation that's available. But do you see what I'm saying? Can you see how that can work for your business? It's having a coffee meeting, but you're not asking them for business. You guys are joining forces. You're sitting at the same side of the table and you're giving everyone a window into that meeting of the minds. That's where the gold is at. So last one, first-time home buyers. That was old school. Teaching real estate agents about down payment assistance, about CHDAP loans, about whatever we did in 2008, 9, and 10 during the crash. They don't care about that. That was a newer way of doing things to get real estate agents in a room and have them get to know you, but that's burnt out. So you now can do something like that. You either do meetup.com, like online, you schedule a meeting, you get a bunch of people on a Zoom invite together, create a landing page for it, or have a virtual assistant do it for, I don't know, maybe $100, $200 to create you a landing page and go high level. get everyone commit to getting 30 people on there on the Zoom or in a room physically. But here's the thing, here's the new Skool way. You're giving them value and education. You are not asking them to know how a first-time homebuyer loan works. They don't care. That's up to you as a lender, as the expert. You get them in a room, whether it's physically or virtually, and you teach them like the path to success, the path to wealth, the 10 ways to have money-making activities without door knocking. I mean, all the things that I teach you, you take that and you teach that to your referring partners, like pay them back for all the loans that they've given you that maybe you didn't track, those clients they gave you that you didn't really follow up on because you didn't automate your business, like, or the good things that you did, the loans that you did close for them where you guys gave each other a high five and then you didn't talk about it on social media. So I really want you to start thinking about in your business, is what I'm doing one-to-one? Here's some thought-provoking questions and kind of success filtering questions you can ask yourself. Is what my activity is doing right now, is it one-to-one or is it one-to-many? Is what I'm doing a old school thing, or is there a better way to reach the masses, new school? And am I doing that 10 beans theory in a way where I'm reaching people faster, like the 10 video texts? So I hope that helps you. Feel free to comment below, please engage, or comment if you're listening to this on a podcast. I want to give me a 5-star review. I want that review. I want to reach the masses. I want to serve and give the most impact as much as humanly possible. I know there's not a million mortgage lenders that are licensed, but that doesn't matter to me. It's all the same tactics, strategies, and mindset stuff that I talk about. My goal is to positively influence 1 million souls this year. So I want 1 million people hearing my stuff, seeing my things, applying the strategy, believing in themselves. So that's my goal. That's my dream, my passion, and is absolutely my purpose. And the more you believe in me, the more I can believe in myself. And the more, see, life's a mirror, the more I can help you believe in yourself. So it's that we're all connected, of way of going about things. So connect with me, like, comment, 5-star review, and thank you so much for listening and or watching.